Hello, everybody, and welcome to Anime Survivor episode 27, Venture Brothers. I have never seen Venture Brothers, but Donald and Blake wanted to do a Venture Brothers episode, and I am weak-willed and willing to acquiesce to other people if they do the work for me. And what I found is it kind of did.
Hey, I gave you a list of characters.
Yeah, Blake,
I did
Blake
too.
and Andrew provided me with characters. Andrew removed a few of them. Fortunately, he didn't remove Brick Frog, mostly because Blake told me everything about Brick Frog, and I realized that Brick Frog is my spirit animal, and I will root for him until the end of the earth.
Exactly.
And then Blake gave me some images, and almost all of them were links to Twitter searches instead of the images, so I had to find them anyway.
I thought I was linking to the image. I'm sorry.
No. I just get a link to, like, here's the Pinterest search for Dr. Girlfriend. I'm like, I don't want that. Don't
I
Google
like to
image
surprise
search
you.
Dr. Girlfriend. Which, I mean, I would have known before you told me, but I know more now.
Well, that is important, I guess.
Yeah.
Wait, didn't she change her name? Isn't she like Doctor Mrs. My Wife for now?
Dr. Mrs. the Monarch, I think.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's later in the show.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we're not
Girlfriend is the name everyone knows.
we're not canonically there yet. We're in Hank Venture's pimp phase. Also, how many fucking Ventures are there in the Venture Brothers? I just need to ask, because we have like 4 in the cast.
You've got Junior, Senior, you've got Rusty,
Rusty.
you got the 2 kids, and isn't that
Yeah.
other one like a bastard child? I can't remember.
Oh yeah, the trailer trash one.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there we go.
And then,
My
and
spirit
then
animal.
I guess Rusty sucks because you guys gave him a base stat total of 17.
Oh,
I mean,
yeah, Rusty's pretty shit at just about everything.
And that was after I buffed him.
Also, Rusty might not be an actual Venture. They were playing with the fact that it was maybe the Monarch, but then they never finished, so...
Okay.
Yeah, got canned.
I'm sorry about that. Anyway, who wants to introduce the cast since I don't fucking know them? Andrew, you're first alphabetically. Talk about Team Jackson Public.
Oh, well, Jackson Public, we've got some really good hitters on here and some less great hitters. But the first off is Brock Sampson. Man extraordinaire. He can do everything with or without his clothes and with 3 times as much violence as needed.
Okay.
And I'm probably underestimating the
Are there
amount of
other
violence.
characters, or is Team Jackson Public just Brock Sampson 10 times?
I mean, Brock could just carry the whole team.
I mean,
he carried the show for like 3 seasons.
let's not underestimate Helper, though, guys.
Yeah, he is very helpful.
I'm gonna be honest. Every time I see Helper, I just think of Zeke from Control-Alt-Delete.
Yeah, but can Zeke perform dialysis?
No, but Zeke can draw loss.
Can Zeke turn into a spider at random? Because that happens too.
No, we can't. Okay, let's talk about Doc Hammer team.
Oh man, best character.
Donald, you're third alphabetically. I don't want Blake to talk, so tell us about Team Doc Hammer.
So a few of these characters are trash. I mean, they're just garbage tier.
Is
and
it
some
Dean
of them
Venture?
are well, okay. So Dean Venture, he shares a quality with Hank Venture, in that they have died millions of times, like Kenny in South Park.
Or like
and they've
the
been
the
cloned
brothers
and
in
recloned.
Supernatural.
Kind of, but they were brought back through cloning.
Wait.
Dean,
Does this mean we're playing? What's that tabletop game? Paranoia.
I never played it.
Oh, you come in a 6-pack of clones because it's assumed you're going to die several times.
And yes.
Okay, well, so yeah, Dean and Hank Venture, they are the comic relief for the most part of the show for being simpletons. They didn't really inherit any of the brains in the Venture gene pool. There is Dr. Henry Killinger, who is a reference to an obvious former Secretary of State
/ war criminal.
Yes,
Dr. Henry Kissinger is an Anime Survivor favorite. So
right,
just saying.
He's the Mary Poppins of death, doom, and villainous consulting. There's Dr. Girlfriend, who is way more competent at evil villain shit than her husband slash boyfriend, the Monarch. There's Brick Frog, who I think only appeared in like one episode after the Avengers went to the city.
But it was
there.
He
Henchman
seems
21.
important. He's a frog that throws bricks. He's my husbando. And
I mean, he was
want him to
auditioning
win.
for the evil team, and then
He's the Antifa Frog.
Also, we're going to
I wanted to call him Antifa Frog, so I'm glad you're down for that being Brick Frog's lore.
we're going to
Yeah.
be
Can he
expanding
throw
this
a
lore
rock
to
at
Matt.
fucking Andy? No.
There's Henchman 21, who is very close to my heart. He is a giant nerd and
turned badass.
loyal henchman of the Monarch. Probably the soul of the henchman force of the Monarch. There's Jefferson Twilight, whose gimmick is he is a vampire hunter who only hunts Blackulas.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's all.
Johnny Quest, he's a washed-up has-been who's just really angry at the Adventures for stealing his thunder as a boy wonder adventurer. Pete White, who Dr. Rusty Venture, did Rusty Venture ever complete his degree?
He has an
No.
intelligence stat of 3 in this, so I assume not.
Okay.
No, not.
Well, in the show's lore, Rusty thinks Pete White was that guy from Depeche Mode.
Yep.
And then we have the Monarch, who is the arch nemesis of Dr. Venture, and he's as competent as crime as Rudy Giuliani, probably a little bit more competent.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
So-
more competent than Rusty is.
So who are we rooting for? I'm obviously rooting for Brick Frog, noted member of Antifa, and I hope that when he wins, he uses the $1 million to throw bricks at Andy now.
Yes.
Yeah. Maybe blind Dan Crenshaw in the other eye while he's at it.
Well, I'm going to go for Sergeant Hatred because someone once said I can sound like him sometimes.
Okay. He seems to have the same enthusiasm in his image that you do when we give panels.
Oh, yeah.
It should be noted that Sergeant Hatred is a recovering pedophile who's taking
Yes.
medication.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't appreciate that part of the comparison.
So it's Shane Dawson
Yeah.
without the recovering part.
Yes, he is bottom right of the political compass.
Okay. Damn.
He's also an ex-supervillain.
Okay, Blake, who are you rooting for?
Well, I'm rooting for the only washed up failure you really can root for in this series, which is Master Billy Quizboy.
Okay.
Mostly because with the sad loss of our wonderful Jeopardy host, I feel the best way to honor his memory is to root for a character whose main skill is quiz show panel games.
Wait, I mean, my main skill is hosting trivia. Couldn't
Yeah.
I?
You're just like Quizboy.
Could
Yeah,
I be
you
the
are
next
just like
Alex
the-
Trebek?
It should be noted that Billy Quizboy has been kicked out of the quiz circuit for rigging.
Oh, I
Yes,
have not been fired from my trivia job. However, my trivia boss was fired for that. So, and one of my regulars was on an episode of Jeopardy. So I think that makes me the next Alex Trebek. I'm just saying.
You got this, Max?
I got this. Aunt Donald, who are you rooting for?
It's tough. Hold on, can you scroll down?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm stuck between Henchman 21 and Doctor Girlfriend. I'm gonna go with Henchman
I'm assuming
21.
it's going to be between the two of them at the end. They have good stats.
And they deserve them.
Well, Lacuna Croft is with Dr. Henry Killinger,
Yeah.
and Pocket Man's on Dr. Orpheus.
Yeah, and then and if you're wondering what the naming scheme for the team is, I just took the executive producers from the show. So each tribe is named after an executive producer.
For a second, I thought you were making some kind of like Jackson Pollock pun.
No,
Yeah.
I didn't know what to do, and I noticed there were 6 executive producers and 6 team options. So I was like, there we fucking go. It's what
I'm
happens.
feeling good about Jackson Pollock on this game.
So
I'm feeling great about them now.
one team looked at the other team and went, "Yeah, Brock Sampson is the shittiest member of Team Jackson Public," which is
So
like.
I think they misread the instructions. I think they thought it said to pick the best two.
No, to be fair, Brock Sampson's team got it right and put Hank Venture and Johnny Quest as the weakest members of the Team Doc Hammer.
For sure.
That checks out from what I know about statting the characters. Or more accurately, having Andrew and Blake send me stats and then me aggressively smooth them because they gave the stats were very big. Everyone was very good. Cool. Brock Sampson lost, guys. He lost Hank Venture and Johnny Quest.
Whoa. I don't understand how this could happen.
I don't understand how this could happen unless...
I did not nerf Brock Sampson's physical abilities to my knowledge. They should be pretty good, so...
I mean, unless Molotov Cocktease was nearby. She tends to screw him up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Her name is Molotov Cocktease.
Yes.
Yes.
Why isn't she in the cast?
Because in the past, you have expressed a certain amount of discomfort with explicitly sexual jokes, so I did not want to push you.
I also forgot about her.
We have one girl, and it's Dr. Girlfriend, who you image search for me because, and I quote, she's overly sexualized, so I want to make sure I find a good image that doesn't do that.
I mean, this is fair.
This is fair, but her character isn't inherently a sexual commentary.
I would assume.
Yeah.
I don't know. We have 19 men and Dr. Girlfriend.
There's not a lot of good female characters in Venture Brothers.
I wouldn't think so. It's an Adult Swim series. They're not known for that.
It has a major blind spot. So,
Dr. Girlfriend does give off a weird trad vibe. There was an episode, I think it was in the first or second season, where she told one of the Venture Brothers to drive because she, quote, doesn't drive men.
Classic Mike Pence move.
Yeah.
So anyway, we have an immunity challenge. They sprint through a sand pit and some other shit, and Brock Sampson has again lost.
I think Rusty Venture's just dragging him down.
Oh, he probably is.
Absolutely. I think he's constantly having to save Rusty from drowning.
But they have methed out Johnny Quest. They lost to methed out Johnny Quest.
I don't know. Meth makes you do things.
Have some meth with them to like dope them up. So
Or just Brick Frog threw some bricks.
Yeah, he just took Brock out by chucking a brick. How they let him bring the bricks on the island, no one knows, but he found them.
Well, so the thing is, Brick Frog's bricks are actually from the 1906 earthquake in California, and they're historical monuments, so you can't deny their access to a given site.
And if that site happens to be in a milkshake thrown at one Andy No, then...
Absolutely.
I'm just really mad at Andy No for editing a video of a Trumper running into a group of BLM protesters and attacking them, and then cutting all of that so it's just the part where the BLM people hit the Trumper back. Also, I don't like that he gets together groups of Proud Boys to attack leftist cider bars when he's bored.
Yeah, he's a bad person.
Cool.
I hate
Max,
him.
we got to pool our money so we can build an intercontinental ballistic milkshake to reach him in where's he, Indonesia.
We don't need to put cement in it when it's going that fast. So, our chat has pointed out to me that Dr. Henry Killinger does not walk; he floats. Is this true?
It is true.
Okay, it's good to know. So he is Mary Poppins.
I mean, he's a lazy man.
Okay. Anyway, Dr. Jonas Venture Jr. and Action Man bond strongly. I recommend you guys come up with something before I start making things up about characters I don't know about.
Well,
I mean, Action Man was on the kind of the hero team, and the hero team really did work with Dr. Jonas Venture Sr. and then with Junior afterwards. They actually liked him.
To be fair, I think Action Man thinks that Dr. Jonas Venture Jr. is a bobblehead minifigure of Dr. Jonas Venture Sr., and he's just so enamored with the novelty of it that he's following him around as if he were a cute pet.
that works.
So here's my take. Now, Action Man's helmet looks shockingly like a spaghetti strainer. I think we can all agree on that. Which would therefore beg to reason that Action Man is Pastafarian. So him and Dr. Jonas Venture Jr. are bonding over the flying spaghetti monster, and Action Man is telling him because he's so short that means the flying spaghetti monster loves him the most.
I mean, that's a take.
I'm going with it.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's it's not canon that he's Christian in the show. He does have a coworker who is canonically, I think, LDS maybe.
Yeah.
Well, my checkout person at Safeway was canonically Christian because he had a face mask advertising the propaganda film "I'm Not Ashamed." So that's where my head's at right now.
Big Joel energy. Yeah. So yeah, no. Action Man it could be convincingly Pastafarian.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay, good. I mean, chat seems to be on board. They think I understand this perfectly. This show I never watched.
The thing to understand is that Action Man is a flagrant racist and sexist. So as long as you don't mess with that, you can say anything you want about him.
It's a mid-2000s Adult Swim show. Every character is a flagrant racist and sexist, Blake.
Sure, but his commentary is explicitly written to be that, is what I'm trying to say.
Okay. Well, Sergeant Hatred is impressing the rest of the team. Andrew, he's your not spirit animal. What did he do?
I mean, he's like the security guy, so he just like set up a cordon around there half of the camp. He's like, this is where we're staying, and everyone was like, okay, yeah, sure.
No, Andrew, I'm sorry. We have to be honest about even our friends. No, Sergeant Hatred was impressing the rest of the team by explaining the number of parks he's been to recently and how good he was.
You know,
How good he was
within
at
the
going
show,
to the parks.
that actually does fit.
Yeah, and he was showing
I
them with a
wouldn't make
calendar
that
and how many
joke.
days he's gone without a relapse.
He's planning to become a babysitter.
And
We're gonna get
he
flagged
shows
by
that he's actually
QAnon at
taking
this
his
point,
medication
guys.
every day.
Okay.
QAnon made us go silent.
Yeah, QAnon. No, I had to approve a message.
Oh,
I
boy.
shouldn't have permitted that. Oh well.
This alliance.
It's Lacuna Craft. I trust him. I don't. Okay. Alliance 1 shows up. It's fucking Brock Sampson, both Jonas Ventures, General Timothy Trace, whatever, Alex Trebek, Rusty Venture, and Action Man.
I'm impressed Rusty Venture was able to connive his way in there.
I mean, there's 7 of them. It's hard to not be in the alliance.
Sergeant
It's-
Hatred managed to not be in there.
Yeah, Action Man should not be in
Oh
there.
no, it's because they let in family.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, there's another alliance though. Oh, Rusty's in both of them. So
Damn.
this one has both Jonas's, Brock and Rusty again, and
Wait,
Action
Max,
Man. Yes.
did you typo Jonas's name as Johus? Dr.
I
Johus
didn't.
Venture Senior?
Blake did, and I copied it.
Oh, good job. Oh well,
I
that's an N. We're just gonna ignore that.
Yeah.
didn't put time into this. I don't care if I typoed anything.
I put in less time than you into this.
Yeah, I don't get your point. I don't care, guys.
Okay, well, I don't care either, so we're going to move
Close
on.
enough.
Johnny Quest has a meltdown. Are they
You
out
know,
of meth?
Yeah, he just didn't have his drugs.
He misses Bandit. What can he do without Bandit? Mike Pence isn't there for him. It's terrible.
He's wishing he didn't call the Migra on Haji.
Yeah, that was a mistake. Why'd you bring ice on that guy, man? Johnny, you piece of shit.
He definitely is.
Dean Venture's impressing the rest of the team. I assume it's just because he brought the stuffed giraffe, and everybody's just kind of cool with having a stuffed giraffe to pet.
Battery just over-explained something, and everyone was just too bored so they were actually enjoyed it.
So they hit that peak boredom where it's like, yeah, I would love if someone could spend 5 hours explaining the process of drying paint.
Yep.
He's all telling them how he dries his wee-wee after he pees.
How does I would ask how that impresses them, but I know like the level of conversation that goes down in these shows after 30 fucking days. That's pretty normal. Like, apparently a hot topic in Big Brother 8 was them discussing how they wipe their butts because they were out of other topics. And they got in a fight over it. I'm not inviting that conversation. Dr. Henry Killinger and Henchman 21 have a minor disagreement. Blake, what the fuck happened?
Honestly, I think this goes back to the fact that Henchman 21 has a sense of loyalty and has a soul, believes in his team, believes in the Monarch. And Dr. Henry Killinger is, he's just a pessimistic, evil Mary Poppins. And I think any conversation between them is going to lead to a minor disagreement. Also, 21 was quite proud of some gains he's recently made with his physique. And Henry Killinger just pointed out that he can float and that it's all irrelevant.
I mean, yeah, he seems to have busted up his uniform with those guns.
Yeah, and I think Killinger was just like, listen, I'm eating all the carbs and fats I want. I can float.
Yeah, I mean, why burn calories walking? So, we are at Tribal Council. Who do you think's going home?
I don't think Helper was on any of the
I don't think
alliances.
Helper's in anything. I think Helper's going home.
Meep meep.
Huh? Is that his sound effect?
It's the closest I can get to it.
Okay.
Yeah, he
He's not
has
a-
to go back to the compound to recharge.
Yeah.
Okay. So we all think it's him.
Yep.
Cool. Sergeant Hatred, Dr. Johas. Hatred, Helper. So 3 votes Hatred, 1 vote Johas, 1 vote Helper, and then Helper goes home with 6 votes.
We called that pretty good.
Yep, we did it, team. Who voted out Johas? It was Helper. And then Billy, Rusty, and Action Man went for Hatred. So
No. Makes sense.
no one was on team. Chat's already upset. This is sad.
Wait, isn't Rusty on a team with Sergeant Hatred?
Rusty's in 2 alliances. He can do whatever he wants. He's wearing a fedora. He's not a real man.
I mean, he's really not.
Anyone with a fedora, sunglasses, and a goatee can't be trusted for shit.
No.
He
No,
should
that's-
never be trusted.
Well, anybody whose response to childcare is cloning also shouldn't be trusted. So
Hey,
Not only
man,
cloning,
I mean,
but
oh no,
building
the
beds.
kids died. Oops, here's another one.
Yeah, that's exactly what he does.
yep.
But not only cloning, but building beds that just play ProggerU videos in their ears for
Sure.
education.
What are you talking about? The Ohio public education system? We can't laugh because it's true.
It is true, yeah.
We can laugh because we're in California.
We can laugh because they still vote.
Sadness.
Yeah, I mean, I personally don't want an entire state who replaces their public education system with Dennis Prager jerking off to how much he hates black people, but it's kind of what it is now.
Just remember, everybody, they can still move freely about the country, so they might be our neighbors one day.
Brick Frog finds an idol.
It was a
It's
brick.
brick shaped.
Yeah.
It's a brick.
I mean, he found a masonry.
My boy.
He found a masonry on the island where the idol was hidden, so.
I'm dancing. Nobody can stop the frog.
Amphibious and anti-fascist.
Well, and also one important item to note, because the bricks are historical monuments and are from a large natural disaster, they're also all haunted by individual ghosts. So,
Okay. And you know what the immunity idol can also let you do? It can let you rig an election, which Brick Frog used to, let Joe Biden win. Because obviously that's what Antifa would do, is rig the election in favor of Joe Biden instead of, an actual leftist.
Wait,
brick-
does the brick double as a ballot?
They both start with B. Why not?
Yeah.
So
we all know how Ohioans can't spell, so they can't
if
tell
you
the difference.
throw the brick at a 90-degree angle from the direction you're facing, it counts as a vote. but if you drop the brick, it's like using a Sharpie.
Yeah, but that's only illegal in Arizona, and if you're
these are Georgia rules. These are Georgia rules I'm working with.
Okay. Well, I mean, the Sharpie's only an Arizona thing, and only if you're Sheriff Joe Arpaio.
And if you're in Columbus, you can put it through a Starbucks window.
Why would you throw it at a Starbucks when you could throw it at a nice Walmart? Those are conveniently located everywhere.
If you're near the Cheyenne Mountain, you can use a Stargate to get it there.
Anyway, Brock Sampson's team wins immunity. He gets a fishing kit. I don't really. It's Jackson Public. I'm just calling it Brock Sampson's team because I assume, as you guys put it, he carries them on his back.
Well, I mean, if you look at the puzzle, it was about bricks. So I think Brick Frog just wouldn't give up his bricks.
Wait, where does it say brick?
Another brick in the wall.
Oh, you're right. Okay, yeah, he wouldn't do that. He threw them at the other team, and they're like, "Thanks for the extra pieces, man." So Brian Orpheus and Rusty Venture have a small fight. Now, you guys probably have some lore-related reason for why they're fighting, but I am positive it's because they're fighting over who gets the fedora smoking jacket combo.
No, it's a landlord-tenant dispute.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Rusty's trying to charge him a bit more.
Absolutely.
Fuck him.
Absolutely.
Yeah, Rusty's not going to give him back his deposit.
Is Rusty trying to charge him for the smoking jacket?
Yes.
I just want it to be about the smoking jacket. That's
so
all
if he's
that's
wearing a
important to
smoking
me.
jacket, it obviously means he's smoking. So he's obviously going to keep the deposit because smoke wasn't allowed.
It's also
Right.
a nice jacket.
Also,
Rusty wants it. It would look great with his fedora.
Also, the smoking jacket was originally worn by his father, and he's demanding it back. But, there's just too much bad smoke in there to really give it back to him.
I mean, does Brian Orpheus smoke? Maybe he's just wearing it for style purposes.
No.
Does he vape?
Oh, he absolutely vapes.
Can't do that in California anymore.
Not
Wait,
until
seriously?
the next ballot proposition.
Well, it was a flavored cigarette ban, at least. I think they banned flavored vapes, too.
Wait, they banned beaties, which have been like low-key illegal since 2005?
We just we ban things. It's cool. They're already like trying to gather signatures to overturn it because I mean, if it worked for Prop 22, why not Big Tobacco throw $200 million at a ballot measure while they're at it? I'm bitter.
Yeah, as you should be.
Andrew, want to talk about anything besides politics? You're here to save us.
Well, I mean, scroll down, see what happens.
Okay, we got an alliance. Andrew, tell us all about how this is not political. Rusty leaving the alliance.
I mean, Brock Sampson, just Rusty's useless, so he just left.
They trimmed
He
the
throws hissy fits all the time, so this is just a hissy fit.
Okay.
Typical landlord.
Okay, Hank, Venture, and the Monarch have a minor dispute. Andrew, save us.
I mean, considering the Monarch is literally his job is to arch villain for his dad, Hank and the Monarch are not friends.
Okay.
To be fair,
Hank just wants him to leave him the fuck alone. Monarch's like, no, it's my job.
So it's hinted in the show that the arching is kind of it's kind of similar to like what sex workers provide. It's like a companionship kind of thing, and Hank's like, hey, you're not my real dad, and Mark's like, fine, here's $20, go see a movie, fuck off.
I like it. Where does he see the movie on the island? Because to my knowledge, the only movie theater on the island is from season 23, and the only movie that's playing there is Jack and Jill starring Adam Sandler.
Max, they have like 3 super geniuses and at least 2 super villains. They probably built it out of coconuts.
I need to note, though, I'm not kidding. That was an actual reward once, was they got to see Jack and Jill starring Adam Sandler.
So Adam Sandler's funded the season. Got it.
Yeah, that was the reward. And Hank Venture and Jefferson Twilight have a major fight.
Ooh.
Now, we've went over the general racial and sexist issues with mid-aughts Adult Swim shows. So would we assume it just stems from that, or do we have anything better than
No. So Max, the
Yes.
problem here is that this show was actually a little bit self-reflexive, and you're adding a lot onto it. I think the issue here is that Hank Venture thinks that the name Blackula is pretty cool, and Jefferson Twilight is losing his shit over his losses because of Blackula. So
I like it. You know we can make up lore, right, Blake? Like,
I do know we can make up lore, but I think you're trying to cop out with that one thing over and over again.
okay. Like, I mean, we decided Kuwabara from Yu Hakusho is part of the IRA. Like,
I know, but I'm just like, we might as well do something interesting with it. So
okay.
We'll
Who's
figure
going
something
home?
out.
Do you think Jefferson Twilight is old enough to remember the Zoot Suit riots in the 1940s?
absolutely.
Yeah.
I hope he's
Yeah.
old enough to remember the grapefruit diet. The weird
Yeah,
I
so
hope
Al
it's
he's
Johnny
Sharpshot
Quest.
probably just angry at Hank for wearing that suit when
Oh, I would be.
That's
Oh
absolutely.
yeah,
Yeah, fuck you, Hank. Hank is clearly styling himself after like the blaxploitation image of the 70s too.
yeah. He's Jefferson's saying, hey, that's kind of an insensitive move to wear that outfit with all the history tied to it. And Hank is a dumb 17-year-old, and he's defiant and I want to say young, dumb, and full of cum, but it doesn't really apply here.
Is he just young, dumb, and ugly like the Offspring said?
Yeah.
Actually, that's the Weird Al parody. I mean, so Blake, what I was trying to get at was Hank Venture presumably did something racist because it's a 2000s show. So we've just
100%.
reestablished he did something racist in more words. And I
Yeah,
just want to
that's
circle
okay.
back that I'm right.
Max, I want to circle back that no, Donald did the work and you were being lazy, but that's fine.
That's true. But what's important,
Is that Donald was right. Donald.
Donald
Don-
helped me be right.
Donald. No, Max, you got to learn this eventually.
Blake, who the
Some
fuck
other
is going
people-
home, you piece of shit?
Johnny Quest.
Okay, Johnny Quest is going home. Hank Venture goes home.
Whoa.
9 to
I'm
1.
not actually that surprised.
And Brick Frog used his idol.
Well, it looks
He-
like we're
he
never
had to
going to
throw
see
his brick
Mecha
at
Shiva, as an alliance in this episode.
I'm
Now that
so
Hank's gone.
upset that Brick
Oh,
Frog
Brick
threw
Frog.
away his idol. I'd like to think he threw it at Hank on his way out. Just peg him.
Almost certainly.
Max, choice of words.
It doesn't have to be that way.
But it can be.
Yeah, but this is an internet broadcast show on the internet, and peg means something different on the internet.
It didn't mean something different 20 years ago.
Oh, that's true for many things, Max.
It doesn't-
And yet we learn and we grow. We evolve.
Okay, I'm going to commit to it. Yeah, he pegged him with the brick.
Woohoo, boy.
Is that what you want, Donald? To get pegged with a brick?
Someone call the FBI. So it's not Sergeant Hatred this time.
So here are our alliances.
These alliances look shockingly similar.
Yeah, one has Rusty and Sergeant Hatred. One has General Timothy and Master Billy. And they both have the Jonases, Brock, and Action Man.
Yep.
Yep. And nothing's going on Doc Hammer. But Doc Hammer does win immunity, so my boy Brick Frog lives to see another day. So what's important? They have to build a 4-piece pyramid puzzle, and they get pillows. And Johnny Quest immediately rips them apart, assuming the stuffing is cocaine. Right?
Yeah.
Cool. See, I'm catching on. I know so much more about Venture Brothers now, guys. I'm an expert.
Okay.
Thank you for agreeing. So General Timothy Treaster is impressing the rest of the team. What does he do?
Yeah, you guys get this one.
I think he had a flashback to Vietnam. And I think they were just shocked that he had any feelings left.
Did during his flashback, did he like remember how to build a shelter and then used it to build a shelter?
Absolutely. Because with this crew, even with Dr. Johas, which I'm now just committing to, I think they would have forgotten to build a shelter by now.
Yeah. Like his flashback was like, I remember how to set up bamboo and build
And
A-frames.
Rusty is already trying to patent the shelter, even though he has no part in it.
Of course. And he also left the Alliance. He has left both of his alliances now.
Yeah, that's Rusty.
Yeah, that's so Rusty.
Classic Rusty.
If Brock somehow gets targeted in his place, then this will play out perfectly.
Okay.
You see, Rusty Venture cannot write his musical in an alliance. He needs to be free of distractions.
That's true. To work with his synthesizer.
So Henchman 21 finds a hidden immunity idol.
Go Henchman 21.
And then he has a major meltdown.
He's still remembering Henchman 24.
Well, no. So his immunity idol actually is one of his collectible toys in his closet, and he's angry because someone removed it from the box.
Wait, Donald,
That fucking monster.
May I propose a substitution?
Yeah, no.
I think
You
it's
can't.
the
No,
skull
Blake,
of
we're moving
Henchman
on. You don't
I
get
think
to
it's the skull of Henchman 24. I agree.
It's too late. Who's going home?
We're trying to be decent people here.
I'm
Probably
trying to be
Sergeant
mean to
Hatred.
you, Blake.
Yeah, it's probably Sergeant Hatred.
Yeah,
think
the
it's Sergeant
pedophile's going
Hatred?
home.
Okay. Well, Timothy Treaster, Hatred, Rusty. Rusty goes home in a 7-1-1 vote.
Damn.
Oh, I
Wait.
forgot. He left his second alliance. Yeah, that makes sense.
So let's see who didn't.
this is-
Okay, so Timothy voted for Hatred, and Rusty voted for Timothy. So there you go.
Yeah, Rusty hates working with the government. It's kind of a catch-22 because military contracts are his bread and butter, but he just hates dealing with the government. And Timothy Treaster, he thinks Hatred's just a disgrace to the uniform, and that's why he wanted him gone.
I mean,
Absolutely.
he's right. He is.
Okay, so we have two alliances still. They're basically the same thing. That's exciting. And then on Tribe Dockhammer, Henchman 21 has an idol, and there are no alliances still.
Should ban that dumb comment from chat.
I don't know how. I'm too
Just
lazy
click on
to
it.
figure it
I
out.
think in chat or something.
I can reply to it.
Oh well.
It's too much work. Who cares? Anyway,
You
there's...
should mod me.
Huh? That's
You
so
should
much
mod
work.
me. I can ban them.
There's a setting? I'm lazy. Anyway, Brock wins an immunity. No one knows what the title is. Again, he just looks like the type of person who could go into any situation and come out on the other side fine.
Yeah.
I mean, that is very true.
Good for him. Thank you for reporting the bot chat. I just wanted to tell them no, I don't want to buy followers.
Thanks, chat. You're the real MVP.
Yep. Chat
I'm
is
so incapable of doing anything. I'm like a child. I'm a regular. Whichever venture is left, the shitty one, Hank. No, he's gone. Anyway, General Timothy impresses the rest of the team again. Do you think this time his war flashback taught him how to cook fish?
No, he's impressing him with how he's compensating for lack of stereoscopic vision.
They're playing.
So like,
They're playing one-eyed Marco Polo.
what is his? So what's his eye patch made out of?
Oh,
I got no fucking clue.
I
'Cause
have
that
no
doesn't
idea.
look like normal
Silk?
cloth. Huh?
Magic.
Magic? I was gonna say,
It's enemies.
it looks like it might reflect sunlight. Maybe he used it to start a fire.
That works.
That's possible.
I don't know. It's metal. Could be. I've decided it's metal.
Honestly, that's something that would happen in that show, so it sounds right.
Yeah. And then we've got our nice alliance of Dr. Orpheus and the war veteran.
To be fair, Dr.
That is a
Orpheus
small alliance.
Dr. Orpheus keeps saying that he's going to cure him of his PTSD, but accidentally teleports him to horrifying extra dimensions. So it just makes it worse.
Either
So
that, or he helps him commune with his dead brothers in arms.
So that just gets you more PTSD, doesn't it?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Checks out. Got to collect them all. There are like 8 kinds of PTSD, and once you get all of them, you can fight the Elite Four.
Well, because they're mad at him for not saving them.
And then the champion of the Elite Four in this situation is Sigmund Freud.
I thought it was the U.S. healthcare system.
No. Actually, sorry, the leader of the Elite Four is Sigmund Freud. The champion is Myers-Briggs.
No. The champion is that Trump doctor who believes in demon semen.
Okay, which one? You have to specify, because I'm pretty sure that's everyone in the White House.
It's that crazy doctor lady who believes that people get maladies from demon semen or something.
Yeah. No, I do actually remember her, because when she came out, everyone was like, see, Trump listens to black women. And it was that.
Yeah, so she's the champion.
Yeah. So good news for everybody. Dr. Girlfriend and the Monarch are bonding.
And now, does make sense.
So canon. This is officially canon.
They're getting back together after that rough patch.
Yeah. And then, but Dean Venture and Dr. Girlfriend also find something in common. Do you think that the Monarch has to keep an eye out for Dean stealing his girl?
No. Dean thinks that Dr. Girlfriend is his mom. This is a plot point from that same episode about driving.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I understand that, but don't you prefer the idea of a love triangle between the Monarch, Dr. Girlfriend, and Dean Venture?
Not really.
An Oedipal arch nemesis love triangle.
Yeah.
I'm okay with this love triangle as long as Dean is taking orders from the giraffe he's holding.
Of course. The giraffe is the real mastermind of this game.
Exactly.
It's going to carry him to the end. When Brickfrog goes out, I'm joining Team Dean, not because I believe in him, but because I believe in the giraffe.
Perfect.
So anyway, someone's going home from this tribe. And it better not be Dean.
Johnny Quest, maybe?
Hopefully Johnny Quest.
I'm going to say Pete White just to be different. I think we have more Johnny Quest jokes available.
Yeah,
that's true.
Pete's not been very productive this round.
He looks like he's just lounging about.
I mean,
right, he's not with his coworker, Dr. Pilly Quizboy. So he doesn't really have anything to work on.
Okay.
Yep.
Anyway, first vote's Dr. Girlfriend.
No.
Which is a terrible call. Pete White.
There we go.
Pete White. Okay, Pete White's voted out 8-1. I did it.
Well done.
Thanks. Are you proud of me now?
Yes.
Yeah.
You changed my mind.
Good. So
I'm going to make you proud, Dad.
Yeah, we hit the swap. Orpheus has been exiled. He has to find a new apartment because he's been kicked out. That Rusty kicked him out because
he's technically been evicted because he was astral projecting, and his soul got caught in some kind of spectral vortex. And while that was happening, he forgot to write a check to his landlord, Dr. Rusty Venture, and that's how he actually got evicted while being caught in that spectral vortex.
And unfortunately, he's only going to reappear again in the next Doctor Strange movie because he's in the wrong universe now. So,
is the next Doctor Strange movie the episode after this one?
I
think it is. Okay, so our teams are Chris Pernosky, Shannon Pernosky, and Keith Crawford. So we've got Brick Frog, Dean Venture, Dr. Henry Killinger, Sergeant Hatred, and the Monarch.
Okay.
So R.I.P. Sergeant Hatred.
Yeah, he's going to have a bad time.
And then we have Brock Sampson, Dr. Girlfriend, General Timothy, Henchman 21, and Action Man.
I mean, I think that tribe's actually pretty stacked. I don't think they're going to lose.
No, they shouldn't.
Henchman 21 can finally make his move on Dr. Girlfriend.
Yeah. I mean, well, Dean and her will be reunited one day.
Mm-hmm.
And she will begin dating the draft through Dean. It'll be great. And on Team Keith Crawford, we have Dr. Jonas, Jefferson Twilight, Johnny Quest, and Master Billy Quizboy.
Oh, this is too much ego and not enough follow through.
Oh, definitely. Hey, they've got give Johnny Quest enough meth and he'll get it done.
Well, and weirdly enough, Billy Quizboy on occasion.
I mean, he's
Dean
one of those like
found
sometimes
the
competent.
fucking idol.
Well, it's because the
It's
giraffe.
a giraffe.
Yeah.
it's hidden in the
I've been
giraffe the
waiting
whole
for
time.
this because I knew if Dean finds the idol, I'm going to say it's the draft. And I've been waiting the entire game. I'm like, Dean's stats are too bad. He's never getting an idol. But he got the fucking idol. The draft is the idol. Guys, Dean's going to make it through this fucking game.
I mean, he's got enough clones.
I believe in draft.
That giraffe is going to help him clap Dr. Girlfriend's cheeks.
They're sure, absolutely. Also, after this episode, going forward, if we bring back this character, can it be explicitly labeled as the giraffe? It's no longer.
We'll just bring back a draft instead.
Well, no, because Dean is his manservant.
Yeah, we can do that for you, Blake.
Thank you.
We'll bring Dean back for the Blood versus Water episode. His family member will be the draft.
There we go.
Okay. So yeah, and there are no alliances here. On Team Shannon Pernosky, Henchman 21 has an idol. And Brock Sampson and Action Man are an alliance.
Oh no, that's some violence.
With General Timothy on the side.
No, he's not. He's not in an alliance with them. He's just from.
Yeah, he
It's
is.
the Violence
The first
Alliance.
Oh yeah, you're
The
right.
Alliance of Violence.
I can't read. Yeah, there we go. Sorry, there were so many not on teams. I skipped over it.
Yeah, there's a lot of teams.
Yeah. Proceed.
And then on Keith Crawford, we have the Jonases with Master Billy Quizboy.
Yeah, it's pretty good for them.
So we have an immunity challenge. It's called Blind Barrow. Thank goodness my boys Brick Frog and Dean Venture make it through. I'm rooting for the shittiest characters, but no one can stop me.
No one can ever stop Max.
No, and they're all bad people. So there's.
Oh yeah, I would assume no one in this show is a good person.
It's like Evangelion.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely.
Hey, don't say that about Asuka. She's fun. She's just in a bad spot.
Yeah. She's just German and got mommy issues. It's
Yeah.
fair. Like the rest of them. Anyway.
And then the other tribe to win immunity is Brock's, because I mean,
Brock.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The as you guys put it, the stacked as fuck team.
Mm-hmm.
That's a very high T team.
Yeah.
It is.
So nothing happens on Chris's tribe. On Shannon's tribe, Henchman 21 and Action Man have a major fight.
Oh yeah, because he's a villain. Action Man's a hero. They don't get along. It's in their blood.
I mean,
I also-
that's just like a classic Lion King 2 situation.
Yeah.
I
You're saying love
sure.
won't find a way?
I do think, though, that Henchman 21, with his newfound fitness, is going for the Presidential Fitness Award, and Action Man is the one who's running the test, and he's not going to pass him because he's a villain. So I think this is some personal bias.
I'm pleased to let you know, Max, that you've accidentally paraphrased a motif from Metal Gear Solid. Whether or not love can bloom on the battlefield.
Wow.
I think they stole that from Survivor Episode 7, where, as Rob Sesternino put it, I don't know when, but I know for sure Rob and Amber are gonna fuck. Yes, there were 2 Robs in the season. Yes, Rob and Amber did fuck, and they've had 4 kids and are married and have both won a season of Survivor.
Oh boy.
That's just sad.
I don't know.
Well, that means
he's like-
that means that Rob has survived the interrogation sequence, and he made sure he got the ending where he gets the bandana, which gives him infinite ammo.
Is it infinite ammo for his penis?
Yes.
Okay. Sergeant Hatred leaves the Big Boy Alliance.
Uh-oh, that wasn't smart, Sergeant Hatred.
No, I think he's gonna die.
I think he's gonna die too.
So,
Q found him.
Q found him. That's why Q hasn't been tweeting. He's been hunting down Sergeant Hatred. Sure, Biden winning was all part of the plan, but whatever. So, the Jonases bond.
I think it's just that Dr. Johas realized that Jonas was his son for the first time. I think this entire time he thought he's been like a dwarf lookalike who was just really into him, and he's now just found out that he's actually his son.
Okay.
I mean, he's a shitty father, so he's like, "Oh, good job, son." That's it.
Yeah, Dr. Johas is finally happy because now he can finally be proud of his son.
Exactly.
Man, I wonder if my dad will ever have that feeling. So Johnny Quest and Master Billy Quizboy bond slightly.
They're both washed up. They both have cheated at what they do. It's not very hard.
Billy Quizboy lives in a trailer. Johnny Quest likes meth.
Those are synonymous.
I would like to point out that Andrew is stating that in lore, if you live in a trailer, you also do meth.
No, Donald stated that.
Ah, well, I'm
Did
hearing voices.
I'll back him up.
Okay.
I don't remember saying that.
Who said it then? Sam. It was Sam.
It was Sam. There we go.
God damn it, Sam.
Sam's a horrible racist.
I was like half expecting him to open his door and be like, what? So someone's going home. I think it might be Jefferson Twilight.
Yeah, I think so too.
Any other opinions here?
If it's not Jefferson Twilight, it'll be Johnny Quest.
Yeah.
Which is not exactly, being clever at this point, considering what this lineup is. But
We can look at the colors and assume from there.
Yeah.
Which is...
I mean, I don't understand why Quizboy is still in their good graces, but oh well.
So if we apply a
Johnny
discrimination
Quest.
lens to it, then Jefferson Twilight is absolutely going home. If we apply a war on drugs lens, either Jefferson Twilight is going to be mistaken for someone who has drugs.
Oh yeah, they're going to assume he's dealing Johnny Quest the math.
Right. And
when we
if
all
Johnny
know
Quest,
it's fucking Billy Quizboy.
If Johnny Quest is on his own, he might get picked up and off the island. But if Johnny Quest is spotted with Jefferson Twilight is the one going home because racism.
Yeah. Checks out. Anyway, first vote Johnny Quest, Dr. Jonas, Johnny Quest.
And
Johnny
Lacuna
Quest
Craft,
goes home.
Billy absolutely did cook the meth.
Oh yeah.
But he's not doing any time.
So Johnny Quest went home.
Woohoo! Drugs are
And-
bad, kids.
And he got replaced with Orpheus. So we have 3 doctors on the tribe.
It's a lot of big brains.
We could have had Girlfriend and Henry Killinger and gone 5 for 5, but no. So let's see if anything's... That was a thing. See if anything.
What would you call the 5 doctor team? What would you call it? House?
Huh?
What would you call it? House MD?
I'd call it ER. As long no, given none of them are real doctors, I'd call it Scrubs.
I'd call it the Good Doctor.
Especially since all of the characters are problematic and all of the characters in Scrubs are problematic.
Does Dr. Phil have his own show?
He's not a real doctor either.
Dr. Oz has his own show.
He does. Yeah, Dr. Phil, I don't know if Dr. Phil has a show anymore, but if he does, we should get it canceled. And just cancel everything about him. Anyway, Dr. Johas Venture Sr. finds a hidden immunity idol. So, cool.
Dr. Johas Ventura Senor.
cool. So we have a reward challenge. It's ballistic missiles, which is obviously code for brick, which is why they win. Brick Frog wins them 3 hens and a rooster and immediately kills all of them for food.
I mean, if you can dodge a brick, you can dodge ballistic missile.
If you can dodge a brick, you can dodge a ball.
If you can dodge a brick, you can dodge a milkshake.
And if you can dodge a milkshake, you can dodge a wrench.
Unfortunately, though, Vince Vaughn could not dodge being canceled.
You got milkshake.
Huh?
But true.
Milkshake. Public opinion.
I mean, so Milkshake, it's really upsetting because Andy No has so far dodged being canceled, but was hit by a milkshake. And Vince Vaughn has not dodged being canceled and has not been hit by a milkshake.
What was Vince Vaughn canceled over?
Some conservative shit. I can't actually remember.
Mm.
I know he's done some problematic shit over the past year. So him being in the movie Freaky is kind of like, which is frustrating because I did like Vince Vaughn.
Oh yeah, Alan Covert also just got canceled like 2 days ago on Twitter.
What did he do?
I think he got into a fight with a comedian, and the comedian just annihilated him.
Oh, okay, yeah. Vince Vaughn got canceled for being Republican.
Oh well, goodbye, Vince Vaughn.
I mean, that's kind of all we need, honestly. If you're a Republican, you kind of deserve to be canceled.
It was like the 2016 or 2017 like Oscars or something, and there was like a meme that kind of went around. There was like Vince Vaughn and Mel Gibson were at the same table, and they're both like leering at whoever was talking. I think it was Meryl Streep talking about Trump or something.
Yeah, he's also friends with Trump, I guess.
Yeah, but like, oh, that table, Vince Vaughn and Mel Gibson at the same table.
Why the fuck did we decide to give Mel Gibson an acting career back? Like, who thought that was a good idea?
Australia.
You're hard pressed to find a table with that much anti-Semitism.
I'm sure we could make it worse. Add in,
I'm sure there's a Hitler clone somewhere.
Add in any one of the Proud Boys lusting after Ivanka, and you'll get it in. Anyway, I'm just going to keep moving on because we know how it is. So, Brick Frog, it's a bridge you must cross. And somehow the Brick Frog tribe keeps winning these. If you look at them, they shouldn't be winning shit.
To be fair, Henry Killinger was just able to, levitate over there.
Whatever they had to bridge.
Yeah, Brick Frog's, I guess, pretty accurate with his bricks.
He is. I also...
well, they're haunted bricks, so they go where he tells them.
Isn't it canon that Dr. Henry Killinger likes to dope people for competitions?
Probably.
So.
Yeah.
So you're saying you're saying that the draft gave Dr. Henry Killinger permission to fill Dean full of steroids.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. And then Brock Sampson wins again. So it looks like the team that is not related is going back to council. The Doctors. So, Brick Frog and Dean have a major fight. I'm very upset. I wanted them to form an unholy alliance and carry themselves to the end of the game. But Brick Frog had to throw a brick at Dean's giraffe like an asshole.
Accurate.
Okay.
Because
Much
the
like
giraffe
the
is a centrist.
And the giraffe voted for Mayor Pete in the primaries.
Yes.
And then Brick Frog also has a fight with the Monarch. Who did the Monarch vote for in the primaries, Donald?
Caitlin Bennett.
You mean Gun Girl makes shitter pants?
Yes, because she's a monarchist.
Yeah, she is. I love that Liberty Hangout, the libertarian think tank, is fucking monarchists. I hate her.
I mean, look at the monarch's suit. It's yellow and black.
I love it. I love his whole aesthetic. I'm down.
Yeah, he's the ANCAP supervillain.
Yeah, checks out. Anyway, let's see. Brock and Henchman 21 bond strongly. Andrew, tell me about this.
Well, Henchman 21 has a strong respect for Brock because Brock just rips people apart, and that's what Henchman 21 is aspired to be.
Okay. And Brock appreciates his gains.
Yeah.
Okay, Brock and Dr.
He went
Girlfriend.
from a fat nerd to a ripped nerd.
Yeah. Brock and Dr. Girlfriend also bond.
I mean, it's Brock. Everyone wants a piece of that meat.
It's a lot of meat. And then Henchman 21 and Action Man have a minor disagreement.
Again, it's over that presidential fitness award. You won't give it to him.
Oh yeah. That's our overarching narrative at this point, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's all we have. We have Antifa Big Frog, Dean's Draft, and the Presidential Fitness Award. So Dr. Jonas Venture Senior and Master Billy Quizboy have a small fight. Is it over the meth?
No, I think Master Billy Quizboy was hoping he could get a small one-time bridge loan, mostly because he's trying to flip some properties in the hopes that he can move out of his trailer. But Dr. Jonas Venture Senior does not believe in helping the poor. He believes the poor should lift themselves up.
Okay, the Monarch.
Oh, he's essentially Republican.
Okay, who's going home?
Dr. Jonas Ventura Senior would have happily moved to Rapture if he had the chance.
I mean, he looks like it.
Yeah, I'm not feeling great about Jefferson on this tribe council.
I'm not either, but Jonas and Quizboy had a fight, and Orpheus is not in an alliance.
So we'll just have to see.
We'll have to see. Anyone think it might not be Jefferson Twilight?
I mean, I hope, but I don't believe.
I'm gonna go out dark horse pick. Orpheus is going home. Chad's gonna be upset.
I mean, Chad's gonna be upset no matter what happens.
Okay. Orpheus goes home in a 3-2 vote against Master Billy Quizboy. I'm a fucking professional. Nobody knows Anime Survivor better than Max.
This is fair, Max.
But, he is the only white passing person on that team who isn't a STEM major.
Chat.
Okay.
I'm proud of
Orpheus
Max.
Oh yeah, white passing. You were right.
His magic failed him.
But Jefferson Twilight lives to see another day. He's going to take out Blackula.
He is a daywalker after all.
Blackula Master Billy Quizboy is a daywalker. Half this fucking cast is daywalkers.
Well, no, Jefferson Twilight is like supposed to be a riff on Wesley Snipes' character Blade.
Yeah. Of course.
Which would make him a daywalker.
I haven't seen Blade. If it's a movie, I haven't seen it. Just assume that. So we have a reward challenge. No one gives a shit.
Nope.
We have an immunity challenge. And Brick Frog's tribe couldn't do it. Dr. Henry Killinger, I guess, decided he wanted to go to council and do a kill.
Yeah, he ran out of drugs for a round while he was loading up.
Yeah. It's like in Australian Survivor Season 3, where there was one player on his tribe where he purposely lost challenges because he thought it was more fun to go to tribal council than to not.
Yeah, I mean,
Wow.
his bag is called the Magic Murder Bag, so he's got to get some use out of it.
God, he seems like such a wholesome character.
He really is.
Just lovable.
I mean, he helps the medicine go down.
He's on a team with Brick Frog, guys.
Beautiful. I support this alliance.
I mean,
Brick Frog mistook him for George Soros, and that's why he's hanging out.
Oh boy.
Oh,
he's gonna give Brick Frog his Antifa check.
Yes.
I'm still waiting on my Soros money from when I went and protested at that Trump rally, or heckled the Trump rally. I'm really upset.
Oh, you need to set up direct deposit, Max.
I do?
Yeah,
okay.
I owed a few back payments, but I don't want to deal with the portal.
Yeah, it's a horrible mess. You need Linux to access it.
I mean, because, like, yeah, I don't know. I got I want like a aggrievement pay since someone tried to follow me to my fucking car.
No, you don't need Linux. You need Adobe Flash, and
Oh,
yeah,
well,
yeah,
that's gone.
And
now.
it only works on Windows XP, doesn't it?
yeah.
See, I circled it back. We did it, guys.
Also, you don't get grievement pay. You get a one-time payment for every time you play.
Okay, so it doesn't matter how should it? I mean, I get like, don't I get a bonus for getting talked to Secret Service?
No, because if he started giving out bonuses, the whole thing would become too much. I mean
that means I did a good job.
yeah, but this is more of a Walmart kind of operation.
This is bullshit. If
There
I knew that, I wouldn't have
there are
been
so
loud.
many liberals willing to fake stage protests, Max.
Yeah, because the Soros company isn't unionized, it's not actually meritocratic.
How is
so-
he even a leftist if he's not letting us unionize?
Well,
This is
that's
bullshit.
a larger conversation.
Well, you see, Mr. Soros is a globe emoji, and so the MAGA hats think that he's leftist, but really he's just paying the bills for a few number of people who are like really like ready to like take the pill and like
The
still
Globo
participate in
pill.
electoral politics. Yes.
And to be fair, he's still a holdover from the New Democrats of decades past. He's not even aware he's an actual Democrat. So
Okay, Andrew,
Yep.
what's General Timothy do to impress the rest of the team this time? He's already used his like metallic eye patch. He's already had a PTSD to remember how to build a fort.
Oh no, this is another PTSD. It's about how to murder Viet Cong or something.
So wait, he just starts reenacting killing foreigners, and everyone's so down.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
I'd like to imagine he's found one of the production assistants in his fit of rage. He's grabbed that poor, unpaid intern, and is now literally showing the tribe how to skin Viet Cong alive, not realizing it's one of the interns.
And it's an intern; they're not people.
Yeah.
Nope.
So
Yeah, he's reliving his greatest hits of war crimes.
Yeah.
Action Man has left the Big Boy Alliance.
I mean, and to be fair, he's got a I Love the 90s CD releasing soon, which will have them all on disc if you pay $10.99 a month for 4 months.
Thank goodness. So I bought my Now 4 CD back in like whenever the fuck that came out. Anyway, Action Man has left his Big Boy Alliance. He is still in a side alliance with Brock and the Jonases.
Well, that should do him pretty well then.
But he's no longer with Timothy or Billy Quizboy.
Yeah, it's inevitable. If you're the biggest boy in the alliance and you helped found the alliance, you'll eventually just get pushed out. By the committee.
Mm-hmm.
Who do you think's going home here, and why is it Sergeant Hatred?
Pedophile. He is a
Q's
pedophile.
coming for him.
I can't say anything else.
He is a pedophile. He needs to go. They all agree.
So they tried to vote out Rusty Dean, but he used his idol.
It's time for the island to get ready for the
Uh-oh.
storm.
God damn it!
No. No.
They took out
no.
Brick Frog.
Dean, why?
Donald, this is why the left can't win. If Brick Frog won, the world would be capable of better things.
To
but
be
it's
fair,
not.
he started talking about UBI at the end, and they were really done with the Yang Gang.
No, Brick Frog's done. Joe Biden's the best we can ever hope for. At least the monarch.
The Brick Frog is now grill pilled.
No, we've been girl pilled. So Henry Killinger voted out Dean with Sergeant Hatred. So Dean pulled the monarch, and they voted out Brick Frog together. But true to form, I will now be on Team Dean. I want to hashtag feel the draft. That's a thing, right?
You want a hashtag long neck?
No. Hashtag feel the draft. Anything else is not allowed.
What was Pete's campaign slogan in the primary?
I don't know.
I'm young and descriptive.
Something about fixing bread prices?
No idea.
That's what you. Yeah.
I think it was I'm precocious. I'm adorable.
South Bend.
Oh no! It was I'll bring blight to you.
It was your boomer dad thinks I'm cool. And inexplicably, my friend Evan, who to this day still believes Mayor Pete would have won harder than Joe Biden. So why did we compromise on Biden when we could have gotten Mayor Pete, as if Mayor Pete wasn't a giant compromise of policies anyway?
Why did we compromise on Biden when we could have had a younger, more compromising moderate?
Hey, at least he had a good court policy.
Yeah, that's something.
That's all I have. He's more willing to reform the system than Biden is, even if he's still a moderate.
Yeah, well, Biden somehow got a head start on building that Katamari of means-tested principles.
Yeah. This is just has nothing to do with the Venture Brothers. I forget. Okay, so I'm for Dean now.
Well, I was gonna crack some joke about the giraffe's plans for America.
Mm-hmm.
The giraffe has its own version of the Douglas plan or something,
Mm-hmm.
complete with fabricated African American support. Jefferson Twilight supports the giraffe's Douglas plan, and he doesn't even know it.
Okay, we'll get there.
Okay.
Donald, who are you supporting at this point?
I'm still going with Tension 21.
Okay, I just don't remember who's supporting who anymore. Andrew,
I'm still in hatred.
God damn it, Andrew. And Blake, you were for Billy Quizboy, right?
Absolutely.
Okay,
I was
so
kind of
I'm-
hoping he'd have gone home by now, but
I
I
want trailer trash to graduate.
So I'm the only one who's lost anybody, and I lost Brick Frog.
sadly,
We should not have entrusted.
We all lost Brick Frog.
Brick
We shouldn't have
Frog.
trusted Max with that.
Max, you had one job to keep Brig Frog in the game.
I tried.
Brick Frog should
I
have
gave him
been
a
more
fucking
aggressive
idol.
towards
It's
the
not
media.
my fault. He didn't know how he played it wrong.
You know, sometimes you need to guide a tadpole before you expect him to swim.
We'll just bring him back. We've got a Blood versus Water season
Yeah,
coming
we
up.
just,
Brick
just
Frog,
make him the fan favorite.
Brick Frog can come in. He'll bring his family member, Sergeant Gunso or something.
See, Brick Frog's not gone. He's just joined another protest.
Yeah, yeah. He's fighting Andy No in the streets. So Monarch finds a secret advantage. It's a vote steal, but that never happens, so it won't trigger. So Henchman 21.
Stop the steal.
Yeah. Hashtag stop
Already
the
been
steal.
stopped.
He's an ANCAP and he can steal the election if he wants. So our alliances are Brock, Johan, Jonas. Sorry, Johas, Jonas, General Tim, and Billy Quizboy. And then Brock, Johas, Jonas, and Action Man.
So yeah, those guys all look pretty good.
Yep.
Everyone else, not so much.
Yep. Action
We're
Man
not
wins
for Master
immunity.
Billy Quizboy. I would say the Public Alliance number 1. It would be the Jawline Brigade. But thankfully that's Alliance number 2.
Okay. So Action Man wins immunity. And then let's see what happens. Dean and Dr. Johas bond slightly.
I mean, technically a grandkid.
Did he tell him he might not entirely disinherit him?
Probably.
Honestly, I think Dr. Johas is on to the giraffe's Douglas plan.
Well, so now that that Dr. Johas has joined Parlor, Dean Venter doesn't see what he's posting anymore and thinks he's actually cool now.
Oh, okay. And then Johas and General Timothy have a minor disagreement.
Yeah.
Cool. And Jefferson Twilight has a major meltdown. Is it because...
He's the only minority?
I was going to say, is it because they were taking credit for him in the MacArthur plan? The
Could be that
drafts. The drafts plan. He found out.
Well, also he found out that the giraffe is secretly pulling the strings behind Blackula.
Oh no,
No.
the giraffe.
It all goes back to you liberals, man.
Yeah. So Brock has abandoned the big alliance.
Brock
So he
doesn't
does-
need others.
Huh?
Brock doesn't need others. He has
No.
himself.
He still has an alliance with Junior, Senior, and Action Man, though. And then we got a new alliance, which is big.
Uh-oh.
And as chat was discussing how Dr. Girlfriend hasn't done anything, Dr. Girlfriend is now in an alliance with her love interests, Dean Ventures Draft and the Monarch.
And Henchman 21.
Along
Yeah,
is that a
he's in
thing?
there too. Kind of.
We haven't. That's not canon in Anime Survivor yet, though.
I think it was
They'll get there.
alluded to.
Well, he's there. Henry Killinger's there. Action Man is there. Billy Quizboy is there, and Jefferson Twilight is there. So we have the big boy alliance.
Okay, so Billy Quizboy is there because he cash apped Dr. Girlfriend for beat picks.
Are we saying Billy Quizboy's fucking Ben Shapiro now?
No, Billy Quizboy is just perverted.
I mean, he is small. He
He's
talks
just an
fast.
I'm scared. Anyway, okay, I'm gonna hit the proceed button, and hopefully it'll load, and it'll be exciting. Who's going home? And it's not Action Man because he has immunity.
I'm feeling not good about Sergeant Hatred.
Yeah, I'm not feeling good about Sergeant Hatred
he's
either.
in no alliances.
Let's just get rid of Sergeant Hatred,
Okay.
please.
So, Henchman 21 uses his idol on himself.
Ooh.
And receives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 votes.
Wow.
And then Brock goes home.
Oh shit. They took a shot at Brock.
Damn.
He'll be waiting for all of them when they get home.
So, the
Everyone does seem like
alliance,
times
the
of men who
Brock
know how to play
votes
idol.
were from Dean, Dr. Girlfriend, Henry Killinger, Henchman 21, Jefferson Twilight, and the
Which is the big
Monarch. So Billy Quizboy did betray the alliance he joined. Like a dick.
In Billy Quizboy's defense, he might have just gotten confused because he wasn't paying attention.
To be fair, he's also in both alliances. So now the only idol is Dr. Johas Venture Sr., and then Monarch has a vote steal. I don't know if it's going to trigger or not, because I honestly haven't seen the vote steal come up before. But I don't expect it to do anything.
Probably won't.
So
Does that mean the Monarch is actually the Secretary of State right now?
no, he's just the Secretary of State for Georgia. Yeah, he's. I
Actually,
can't remember the name of the governor of Georgia anymore, and I'm kind of happy about that. But
If we're being accurate, he's the Republican legislature in Georgia calling for a special session.
yeah, are they doing that right now?
Well, they're trying to, but oddly enough, the governor and secretary of state are actually rejecting it.
What do they want to do the special session over?
Over more restrictions for vote counting.
Of course. I mean, it's fucking
They're trying to counteract the power of Stacey Abrams.
Yeah,
fuck Republicans.
but the
If
governor,
Stacey Abrams makes John Ossoff a senator, I'm gonna laugh so fucking hard. Anyway,
And I'll just be mad because John Ossoff didn't learn his lesson and stop fucking around with mothership.
we Ossoff is what we have, and he's really good at calling David Perdue an anti-Semitic prick. So this is a very exciting game. Anyway, Dr. Johas Ventura Senior wins immunity,
boomer immunity.
and then the miniature version of him finds an idol. So both Ventures, Junior and Senior, have idols.
I think that's the literal definition of privilege in the show.
It is. I mean, and they look fucking privileged. I mean, he has a goddamn jet belt.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's bullshit. So he's impressing the rest of the team. Is it the jet belt?
And his piles of money.
Yeah. I mean, he's just got a money gun in his pocket.
Nice.
And everyone's very excited to see it.
And then Dr. Johas Venture Sr. and General Timothy Treaster bond slightly.
Dr. Jonas Venture Sr. has psychotropics in his pocket, and he finally gave General Timothy enough to calm him the fuck down.
I was going to say
They're
they
both
were each
bitching
other's
about
only
millennials.
friends on Parlor.
Yeah, and Dr. Jonas Ventura Senior also has an ulterior motive. He wants more subsidies for military contractors.
Yeah.
And he needs General Timothy Treaster to help grease the wheels.
Mm-hmm. And then Action Man has left the Big Boy Alliance. Which makes sense, because he didn't even vote with them.
Yep.
What an asshole. So who's going home, and why is it Action Man?
Because he just left a big alliance.
Yeah, fuck you, Action Man.
To be fair, Action Man's chat logs were in the Panama Papers, and they are not good.
I mean, but are they better than Sergeant Hatred's?
Yeah, the Big Boy Alliance is too big to fail, and he's the fall guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Dr. Jonas Venture Jr. uses his idol on Action Man.
Oh, fall guy for another day.
So Action Man gets 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 votes. So we were right; he
They
would have
knew
gone
that
home.
was coming.
But instead, it's Henchman 21.
No!
Like a good henchman, he fell on the sword for his monarch.
Yeah, he did. I mean,
did.
it was 2 votes to Monarch, 3 to Henchman 21. They did. This is hilarious to me, actually. So we have to go into some anime, some actual Survivor lore. Because, and I apologize, we're doing season 37 for this, which is David versus Goliath. And in this exact tribal council in David versus Goliath, there was a 7-3-2 vote split where they tried to idle the player who received, where the player who received 7 votes successfully idled themselves to stay in the game. So the majority alliance put all 7 of their votes on one player, and the minority alliance split between a 3 and a 2 like this. And that was the first time that move ever happened in Survivor, where the minority alliance split its vote to send someone home and succeeded at it. So, for what it's worth, I'm just really, I think it's really cool that we managed to have that happen in the exact tribal council it happened in the season.
How very mid 2000s Mitch McConnell of them.
Don't do that to me.
I'm just being honest.
So Henchman 21 was voted out by the Doctor Ventures, and Action Man.
The Doctor's Venture?
Yeah, the Doctor's Venture and Action Man. So sorry about that. You have lost Henchman 21. Who are you now rooting for? Whoever was rooting for Henchman 21. I believe that was Donald.
Yeah. Shit. I have
I'm
no
actually
choice
pretty
but
distraught on that too.
It's fair. Chat's upset. Everyone's upset.
Just go for the Monarch, man. He saved the Monarch. We might as well follow his boss in his honor.
I mean, I'm still with Quizboy, but if I had lost, I would have gone to Dr. Girlfriend.
I mean, I figure we're all going to slowly gravitate towards Dr. Girlfriend as we lose our players.
I'll be the first. I have no choice but to stand Dr. Girlfriend.
Okay.
There you go.
So, we have the Doctors plus General and Quizboy, and then the Doctors plus Action Man.
And it's the
alliances.
Doctor and Eye Patch Alliance.
Yeah, the Doctor Eye Patch Alliance. And then Doctor Racist.
The Eye Doctor.
Yeah,
Wait.
so we have the Eye Doctors.
We could just call them lens crafters.
No, I like Eye Doctors more. So we have the Eye Doctors. We have we want to go here. Dr. Racism.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Okay, and then
2 men and a baby? I don't know.
Dr. Girlfriend's
2.5
harem.
man.
That's accurate, yeah.
So we have a reward challenge, but no one really gives a shit. And
Yep,
then Dr.
that's correct.
Jonas Venture Sr. again wins immunity.
He's pretty good
Right.
at those.
Yeah, you guys gave him
I think
really
he's
strong.
bribing people.
You guys gave him like 5s on strength.
I mean, he is really good. He was He was a hero of the world.
Well, Dr. Girlfriend finds a hidden immunity idol.
Excellent.
Nice.
So she's ready
For
to
her.
go to war with the doctors. I'm excited. Monarch's impressing the rest of the team. What's he do? Does he regale his favorite story about Henchman 21?
No.
Yeah.
Or he's going through like his kill count of the number of times he's failed to try and take on Rusty Venture.
I mean, but he's still here and Rusty Venture isn't, so.
That's true, but like he is hilariously bad at being a villain, and I think that could cause a lot of entertainment for everyone else on the island.
Okay. Dr. Girlfriend and Mr. Billy Quizboy have a minor disagreement. Is Billy Quizboy upset that she won't actually, she's not interested in him?
Absolutely.
Or did she just not answer his questions?
Yeah, she refunded him on Cash App.
She's like, you don't get to join the OnlyFans.
Yes.
I don't have one, but I just want you to know I'm not letting you in.
Also, Billy Quizboy is trying to get her to join DSA, and she refuses to take the Dean campaign seriously in 2020.
Wait, what is? Wait, not Dean for America? What is it then?
Oh, so there's this other split off group called DSA that has been trying to like rebrand in the last year. It's kind of comical.
It's not the Democratic Socialists, right?
No. This is a split off from DFA.
Okay, is it Dean Simps for America?
No, like I don't understand it, but I know some of the people involved, and it's a pretty delusional group.
Okay. Jefferson, Twilight, and Action Man find something in common.
That's a hard one.
Okay, let's move on.
Oh no. So they're both looking at their shared experience in the civil rights movement with rose-colored glasses. You see, the Action Man was beating him up for trying to integrate into schools, and Jefferson Twilight, he's like, you did what you thought was the right thing at the time, but time to change, man.
So he's trying to like woke pill Action Man.
Yes.
Okay.
Actually,
and the draft has commanded that Dean abandon the alliance.
Damn it.
Don't do
The
this.
giraffe.
Dean.
Why?
So I think my boy Dean is going home, but I wanted to be
that's,
Sergeant Hatred.
That's not a good start.
Hey Max, if Dean wins tonight, are you going to add a giraffe emoji to your Twitter handle?
No.
Your Twitter display name?
Why would I do that?
Celebrate Dean.
Just put giraffe enthusiast.
Yeah. No, just
Donald,
add a giraffe emoji if one exists.
Donald, are you trying to make Max pay for his choices?
Blake, admit you're on Team Dean's giraffe.
I may be on Team Dean's giraffe, but you, sir, have committed, and I think Donald's right. You need to add a giraffe emoji to your
He's not
Twitter.
going to win, so sure, why not?
Excellent. Okay, everybody, abandon your choices. We're all behind the giraffe.
So who's going home? It's either Hatred or Dean.
I think it's Dean.
Probably Dean.
So no one uses an idol. Action Man, Monarch, Action Man. So 2-2, 3-3, 4-4, 5-5. Action Man goes home in a 6-5 vote.
I bet Jefferson was the deciding vote.
So Action Man got votes from Dean, Dr. Girlfriend, Killinger, Jefferson, Quizboy, and Monarch. So Dr. Girlfriend's harem plus Dean voted out Action Man.
I mean, you can't have that level of toxicity on your team. Sure, you can have a pedophile, but you can't have that level of toxicity.
He's not on a team. Hatred's alone.
Oh, sorry, I mean on your island. I misspoke.
Okay. Though Billy Quizboy, we've got to note, is very well positioned.
Somehow.
He's in
I mean-
both alliances. And the only unaligned characters at this point are Dean and Sergeant Hatred. And as
Sergeant
long as
Hatred has been unaligned for a really long time and is somehow still here.
he has, but like at this point though, Quizboy is like,
Yeah.
he'll just keep the targets on those two probably.
I mean, I always knew he had the potential to be a Yago. He's just never been given the opportunity till now.
Well, now he has it.
Although, to be honest, I think his metal arm is running the show. But
So unfortunately for us, Sergeant Hatred lives to see another day
no,
as as Q
Oh, yeah.
as
He's the white hat pedophile, so Q is going to leave him alone.
I was gonna say Q forgot to post their
Oh,
trip
boy.
code today, so Sergeant Hatred lives on.
does he live on because he's willing to tell everyone where the other pedophiles are?
Yeah,
he's also probably a Q supporter.
he Chris Hansen'd us. I mean, to be fair, like Republicans are like they support you can't support fucking Roy Moore and believe Democrats are running an international pedophile ring. Like, get your shit together, guys.
Yeah, Sergeant Hatred's too important. He knows where the American Colonia Dignidad is.
Sergeant Hatred's actually just hiding in the basement of the Getty, and as we all know, no one can actually blow up the Getty, even though it does have 800,000 children trafficked through it every year. But they can't get down there because the Getty will blow up all of the priceless artifacts if we bust the pedophile ring in the basement. Which is
And
an
also the
actual
kids are being used
conspiracy
as
theory.
leverage.
I'd like to note I did not make that up. I wouldn't spend enough time to make something like that up. I have standards. I'd rather spend my time making up reasons why 5th Gen isn't Pokemon.
We appreciate your choices, Max.
Thank you. It's important. So, Dean's impressing the rest of the team.
I think the giraffe is talking in a possessed voice.
I like it. So, Dean and Sergeant Hatred, sick of being unaligned, formed an alliance with General Timothy Treaster.
Well, I mean, sure.
Yeah,
I don't
sure.
know if it's better than being unaligned. But...
So is this just the Dean team?
Yeah, the Dean team. Hashtag
yeah,
feel the
so-
giraffe.
The giraffe is actually a CIA cutout, and Timothy Treaster, he hates having it around, but he's got to follow the regulations. And Sergeant Hatred somehow passes court martial, and he's gonna stay part of the armed forces.
Okay.
Well, and to be fair, General Treaster knows that with the CIA cutout there, it'll be easier for him to get his budgetary requests in the next cycle.
So who goes home? I think we're gonna lose the Monarch.
Yeah, they keep trying to get rid of him.
I think we're going
Not
to lose.
Dean?
I think that Dr. Jonas Venture Senior will be targeted. Will use his idol, and then the Monarch will be taken out in the crossfire.
Could be.
That's my guess.
Yeah, the monarch, he's an expendable libertarian. He's kind of like the Michael Cohen of the outfit.
Oh gosh. So let's see what happens. Dr. Jonas Venture Sr. uses his idol on himself. So far, I'm good. And Dr. Girlfriend uses her idol on herself. So we're losing our idols. And Dr. Jonas receives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 votes, and Girlfriend receives 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 votes.
Oh man.
So there's a tie and a revote. Those in the tie will not revote unless no one received votes. So they're going to revote. It's a tie. And our new vote
That's an
is
interesting one.
Jefferson Twilight, General Timmy, Dean. Dean,
So it's just going all over the place.
Jefferson, Timmy. So we're 3-2-2-2. And Jefferson Twilight goes home in a 6-2-2 split.
Yeah, I think nobody just had any idea who to vote for after that tie.
Yeah. So Dean did flipped to vote out Dr. Girlfriend. And then went for Jefferson. So Jefferson was hit by Dean, the doctors, General, Billy Quizboy, who voted with Dr. Girlfriend initially, and Sergeant Hatred. So that was a fucking mess.
That was weird. Yeah.
But
I agree with Lacuna Croft. What the fuck was that?
And then an absolutely brutal, because we lost. Yeah, Jefferson Twilight did not deserve to die yet. Why did Sergeant Hatred have to win fucking immunity?
Because that shit show is about to go down. That's why.
Yeah. So Dr. Henry Killinger has an idol, which he can use to presumably kill someone. And our alliances are a lot now. As Dr. Girlfriend's harem has been whittled down to 4 players.
It should also be noted that Dr. Henry Killinger's idol is the unexploded nuclear bomb intended for Vietnam from our then President Nixon.
Okay. So we're now looking at the lens. The eye doctors are still 100% there. Then we have the doppelgangers, I guess we'll call them. I don't know.
I think we should just call it sons and their fathers.
That's too many words. We have Dr. Girlfriend's harem, which is down to 4. Has a lower overall loyalty than eye doctors and Billy's in both. So that's Dr. Girlfriend's harem's falling apart. And then we have the Dean team.
Oh, whoever can convince the Dean team to vote with them wins.
But
the split.
General Timothy is with the eye doctors.
Ooh, this is true.
So we went from Dr. Girlfriend's harem being able to run the show to just falling apart.
Yeah. Even when that was a good idol play too.
It was.
To be fair, Henchman 21 was the heart of that team.
Yeah, and Sergeant Hatred wins immunity again. So that's just
interesting.
Not
I mean,
going well.
He's got some muscle.
Yeah. He's got some muscle, and he's befriended Dr. Henry Killinger.
That helps a lot.
Yeah.
Those steroids make a big difference.
Henry Killinger's helping him with the doping. And then General Timothy and Sergeant Hatred have a major fight, which is bad because they're in an alliance. What do they fight about? I mean,
Timothy's probably calling him a disgrace to the uniform.
To be fair, as we all know, the military is who installed Trump to fight the pedophiles. So, of course, General Timothy is anti-pedophile.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, he wants to re-court-martial, but because of double jeopardy, he can't court-martial for the exact same offense.
Wait, because Alex Trebek is dead now, can we do a double jeopardy? Is that legal now? Or is that too soon?
A little too soon.
Okay. I don't give a shit. I stand by it.
Either that, or he's mad that Sergeant Hatred will not share his steroids with the rest of the platoon.
I mean, that's
probably
rude.
more accurate.
That's rude. So who's going home? I think it's Dean's time.
I think it's probably Dean, but I don't know. I think they might start picking off more of Dr. Girlfriend's alliance.
Yeah, it might be time for the giraffe's extraction.
They're about to go on safari. It's gonna be brutal. So let's see. First, Henry Killinger uses his idol on himself. God, these idols just burning holes in pockets. So Henry Killinger gets 1, 2, 3, 4 votes. And then Dr. Girlfriend, Dr. Johas, girlfriend Johas. Johas goes home in a 4-3-2 vote. A clutch idol play from Dr. Killinger.
That was pretty impressive.
So Dr. Johas, he really couldn't keep his hold on his position because the coup in Bolivia failed. Mm-hmm. And without the lithium, he really just didn't stand a chance in this competition.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm really happy. That was a necessary removal to keep this game from being boring. So Dr. Girlfriend, Dr. Killinger, and the Monarch. So Dr. Girlfriend's harem minus Billy Quizboy took a shot at Dr. Jonas. Chat's down. They saw Dr. Jonas as a villain of the episode, which I thought was kind of fair. I feel like we kind of saw Dr. Girlfriend's resistance as the scrappy underdogs.
To be fair, Dr. Jonas is kind of the grandfatherly villain of the show, so.
Okay, well, and now he's dead. He got by Dr. Henry Killinger.
I mean, Dr. Jonas has the Iron Man problem, which is all the problems in the world somehow stem from something he did.
Yep. Hey, man, I mean, that's what's great about the whole Marvel Cinematic Universe, is it's just...
White privilege, yes.
Tony Stark fucked up again, guys.
And there's no financial regulatory body to stop him.
So let's see what's going on. We have our alliances. Now, I still feel like Dr. Jonas Jr. is in a good position. Or at least like the LensCrafter Alliance is in a good position. Because they had Billy Quizboy with Dr. Girlfriend's harem. And the Dean team. Sorry, Dean Simps for America. with General Timothy.
Oh, that's a good one.
That's good.
So I feel like the Lens, the Eye Doctors is still the good alliance.
Sure.
So we have a reward. It's a barbecue with loved ones. Who is Dr. Girlfriend's loved one?
The Monarch? All right,
That's
she
the
probably
easy
brought
answer.
her 2 henchmen.
It's Henchman 21. Let's be real.
No, she's got her 2 midget henchmen that she likes bringing.
Okay,
they're not.
what about Dr. Henry Killinger? Who's his loved one? Is it just Dr. Henry? Is it Henry Kissinger?
Yes.
I was going to say psychotropics, but that works too.
Okay, what about Dr. Jonas Venture Jr.?
Oh, he brings the captain.
Oh, I was going to say it's a waifu pillow of himself.
Could be.
Yeah, we still need to sell the body pillow of Cotton Hill. Sorry.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry, the normal pillow of Cotton Hill.
Yes.
And then who's General Timothy? Is his loved one also Henry Kissinger?
It's the corpse of his dead comrade.
Okay.
Dr. Jonas Venture Jr. will also have his own normal-sized body pillow.
So Monarch wins immunity. Chat Hunter-Gatherer almost made the episode and then got cut because Andrew said they weren't necessary. So blame Andrew.
That one was me. He was neat, but he wasn't like core.
Okay, to be fair, 90% of the characters aren't necessary.
Yeah.
Andrew did also suggest Hunter-Gatherer, but I decided I wanted
Leaf.
Brick Frog because his name was Brick Frog.
Yeah, Brick Frog made the cut over.
And
that.
Andrew's note for Brick Frog was totally unnecessary, but I guess could be good for like one joke.
Oh, no. So many jokes.
I said would be good for memes, and I know you like memes.
Yeah. So Monarch wins immunity. And he has the vote steal power, which I still don't know if it does anything. So we'll see.
Well,
So
we might actually get to find out.
Dean and Sergeant Hatred have a small fight. Donald, is this a classic case of wait, it's only ibiophilia?
Oh, yeah. The giraffe is telling Dean that he should, just go ahead and sleep with Sergeant Hatred. But Dean's like, no, that's he's just going to use me to try and get over Princess Tiny Feet. And I really don't feel good being used that way.
I mean, it's a classic confusion of pedophilia and hebiophilia, and we need to move on because this is dark.
Also, if you just look at the ancient Greek lens, what does Sergeant Hatred have to offer as far as social capital goes to Dean Venture if Dean Venture sleeps with him? Is he going to help him find a wife? Is he going to help him get a job? Is he going to help him, get an important post?
I feel like Sergeant Hatred was disgusted the giraffe.
Wait, who won
suggested.
immunity?
So I think
Monarch.
Monarch,
from
okay.
a social capital perspective, I think Sergeant Hatred is offering him patronage for his budding science career, which starts to take off.
So I wanted to move on from this, and then we didn't.
Yeah. Let's keep moving.
So I'm with Andrew. Monarch has immunity. Who's going home? I think it's Sergeant Hatred.
I just want to point out that Donald took it to an interesting place, and it was worth exploring.
I do think
We're
it's
just gonna
Sergeant
keep
Hatred, but I
moving.
don't want it to be.
Dr. Girlfriend, 1 vote. Sergeant Hatred, 1, 2. Okay, we're 3 for Hatred, 2 for Girlfriend. It's a tie vote. We're losing one of these two.
It better be Dr. Hatred.
It better
better
fucking
be
be-
Sergeant Hatred.
It's
better
going to be
Sergeant
Dr.
Hatred.
Girlfriend, but it should be Sergeant Hatred.
Huh?
1, 1, 2, 2. Yep, she goes home in a 4-2 vote.
Oh, this is now a pointless episode.
Sorry, guys.
It's because the eye doctors, they're just too well positioned, so Sergeant Hatred's more helpful to them than Dr. Girlfriend.
Yeah, Dr. Girlfriend's a competitor with Lens
Yeah.
Crafters.
Yeah,
Really? Why?
Dean Venture flipped his fucking vote like a cuck.
Goddamn giraffe.
Yeah.
Okay, you need to add a giraffe and a noose emoji.
Kill the
That's very
giraffe.
on brand for Max.
So, Donald, I believe you were on Team Dr. Girlfriend.
Yeah, so now I got to find a new person to root for. And, I'm going to go ahead and start rooting for Dr. Jonas Venture Jr.
I mean, he is well positioned at this point. Because we have 3 3-person alliances, and they coalesce around Dr. Jonas Venture Jr. So, like, Killinger's idol play really saved the day for a little bit, but it just fell right back apart.
Yeah.
So the king of pole dancing is apparently General Timothy Treaster.
Oh boy.
He probably learned it from Hunter Gatherers.
This is true.
This
And
is
shore
true.
leave.
And then he wins immunity in rollerball, which, as we all know, is the most violent of all things.
So which corporate anthem did they sing? In Rollerball, was it Amazon's or was it Facebook's?
I mean, it was the energy company, the one and only the energy company. I don't know. I haven't seen rollerball. I just
You know what?
I listened to a
So
podcast
Shell-
that mentioned it.
Exxon.
No, honestly, I think it was pets.com. They're trying to make a comeback.
Barnes and Noble.
With what energy source? Have they found a way to turn expired pet products into an energy source?
Actually, it's a series of hamster wheels.
No, it's a series of Pelotons.
Yes.
So Dean Venture and Dr. Jonas Venture.
Wait, so is
Jr.
Pod Save America in on this too?
Yeah, they are.
Well, yeah, they actually they adopt old animals in order to turn them into biodiesel.
The Pelotons are powering the Quip toothbrushes.
I knew it.
That's how I power my Quip. I use a Peloton.
It's important we work this out.
Powered by trafficked hamsters.
Powered by
We
dreams.
just put all of our trad wives on Pelotons.
Oh,
Welcome to Anime Survivor, where we just make shitty references to leftist YouTube memes.
And Twitter memes.
Yeah, who's going home?
We can't leave those out.
Who's going home?
I have no idea. Maybe the Monarch?
Yeah, I think it's the Monarch's time to die.
I'm out for revenge. I'm gonna be saying Sergeant Hatred's got to go.
yeah.
I mean,
Sergeant
we all
Hatred.
want it to be Sergeant Hatred, but it's never gonna be him. He's such a goat.
You know, that's what you said about Nina. Let's do this.
Nina didn't
Oh, no.
win.
Fucking Hugh White Hat pedophile.
So Monarch uses the vote steal. Okay, they can use the vote steal. So the Monarch has stolen Dr. Jonas Venture Jr.'s vote.
Okay, now I'm a lot more worried about Sergeant Hatred.
Okay, so the Monarch is in a precinct where they're chanting "count the votes" instead of "stop the votes."
Yes.
Yeah, he's in Wisconsin.
Yeah. No, it's Arizona where they wanted to keep counting them.
For a while, they also were shouting that in Wisconsin.
It's just wherever Trump was ahead. had
Yeah,
to
so
stop.
chat, why we have not seen this before, it's randomized. So there's always a chance that a player will find an advantage. And this is the first time a player has found an advantage in that situation.
And kept it long enough to actually be in when it
No, the vote steal has just never come up before. This is literally the first time. It is it's a random chance thing.
That's what we said about the Electoral College.
Yeah.
How many times has the vote stealer come up in the actual show?
There wasn't even a vote steal in this season, which is weird. So the vote steal, it was first effectively used in 34. I know they had it in 31. I think it first came up in 31, where it was used inefficiently because they managed to trick the guy into voting out two different people and then voted him out, which was hilarious.
Oof.
Yeah, Stephen Fishback got. But yeah. So
all right, well, let's see what happens.
Monarch gets a vote. Sergeant Hatred gets a vote. Sergeant Hatred
Yes.
gets a vote. Monarch gets
Yes.
a vote. Sergeant Hatred goes home 5-2. Didn't even need to steal the vote.
But he did.
He
Wow.
did.
Oh well.
Got to be
All right,
safe.
Who am I getting on the train to now?
Well, I guess there was a Q drop just then.
Yeah.
So Dean and Hatred voted out the Monarch.
I guess I'm gonna go for Dr. Henry Killinger.
Yeah, I mean, I just still think they should have voted out Dr. Jonas Venture, but
They
Wait,
probably should have.
did the Monarch vote out Sergeant Hatred?
Yep.
yeah.
Yeah. So because the Monarch is a libertarian, and because Sergeant Hatred is a pedophile, they're fighting for the same turf, and so the Monarch's like, nope, you got to go. This is my turf.
Okay. So who are you rooting for now, Andrew?
Dr. Henry Killinger.
Okay, you and chat seem to be on Team Killinger.
Me and Lacuna Croft.
I don't, Pocketman, I don't believe you that there are good options left. There's only Dean Venture.
Hey, Quiz Boy. There's a heart of gold buried underneath all that deception.
So I honestly at this point think that Quiz Boy's gonna win, and we have absolutely no lore around him.
I mean, he can just answer all the questions.
Yeah.
To be honest with you, whenever I invest in a character, they usually lose, which is why I've been very quiet about Quiz Boy.
Yeah. But yeah, we've got like Dean's got these side deals. This is just funny. So Monarch wins immunity again. I
for
feel like
him.
the Monarch's doing a really good job avenging Dr. Girlfriend at this point.
Yeah, he got pissed that she got voted off, and now he's actually putting in effort.
Yeah.
He didn't realize how much he loved her until she was gone.
Yeah.
It's a classic Western trope.
And he shares his reward with Billy Quizboy and Dr. Killinger, and they eat spaghetti in front of everyone. As is tradition.
And it was awkward because Henry Kissinger and Quizboy were sharing one strand, and they almost kissed, and it got really quiet.
Yeah. So Dr. Jonas Venture Jr. and General Timothy Treaster bond strongly as...
Oh, military contracts.
Yeah, military contracts.
Absolutely. And Dr. Jonas Venture Jr. will deliver on time.
Yeah. I mean, this is just a continuation of
Undercost.
Dr. Jonas Ventura Sr.
Like, Rusty would always delay, and like it was always an F-35 situation with Rusty. And with Jonas Venture Jr., it's much more an F-22. It's on time and it's gorgeous.
I'm looking for a giraffe emoji. In chat, there isn't one. This is the worst day of my life. I need to add a
We'll
giraffe
accept the
emoji.
closest animal you can find.
The closest animal I can find is misery and suffering. So Kirby, because Kirby sucks. Not like I love Kirby, but his power is inhaling, so suck.
I mean, misery and suffering is a wonderful pet, but after a while, it stops doing tricks for you.
So who's doing a thing?
I have no fucking clue, Max.
I don't know.
Who's going the home?
Probably Dean.
Probably Dean.
Don't
Or
fucking
somehow
say that.
General Timothy.
I mean, it's kind of 3v3 here. It could go any way.
It is not really. Okay, so here's the thing: it's 3v3 of like Dr. Venture, Timothy, and Billy versus the Monarch, Billy, and Henry Killinger, with Dean just chilling.
Yeah, it's Dean.
So it
gonna-
kind of depends on how Dean feels in the draft.
Yeah, and Billy. Billy's important. So let's see. First vote: Dr. Jonas, Henry, Timothy. God damn it.
Split.
Dr. Jonas, Henry. Henry goes home in a 3-2-1 vote.
Yeah, I kind of expected that.
Who voted for General Timothy? Dean did.
Dean did. Yeah, that's obvious.
Dean voted out his ally.
Yeah, fuck
I mean,
Dean.
to be fair, the giraffe being a CIA plant needed Henry Killinger to keep producing drugs so they could fund their other war
Yeah.
operations.
So, Killinger's gone. Who was rooting for him?
That was me.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think the Monarch's going home next, so that's where I'm going to hitch my train.
Okay. I like that we thought we'd all funneled to Dr. Girlfriend, but she only made it to the final 8.
A sad day indeed.
I mean, Blake's still on his boy, Master Billy Quizboy.
I've said very little about him, and I'm going to keep that going till the end.
Okay. Wait, I forget. Donald, who were you? Were you on Dr. Jonas Venture Jr.?
I am now on Dr. Jonas Venture Jr. I was previously on
Girlfriend.
Henchman number 21 and then Dr. Girlfriend.
Okay. Yeah, this is just... So, Billy Quizboy finds an idol. Blake.
I mean, to be fair, the idol he found was just the missing chip he needed so that his arm would fully work. He damaged it on his way into the island.
I was going to say it
even
was
need it?
something he found at Dr. Rusty Venture's garage sale.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that too. Yeah.
So at this point, we have the Eye Doctor Alliance of Jonas Venture, General Timothy, and Billy Quizboy. And each one of them has a side with either the Monarch or Dean.
That actually means Dean's looking not too bad.
He's not. Dude,
Yeah.
the draft is... He's a draft speaker. So
Monarch is going to go home, though.
Yeah, so General Timothy Treaster wins immunity. And Monarch's impressing the rest of the team.
Yeah, Monarch's going home.
Yeah. So yeah, the Monarch's going home, right?
Absolutely.
Unless Billy wants to idle for the Monarch or some shit.
I don't think he would.
I don't think so.
so either. So Billy uses his idol, and the Monarch goes home in a 4-1 vote.
Good idol, Billy. Good idol.
I mean, he had to. It was the final 5.
I guess because it's kind of a late idol.
Yeah.
It's not like it matters.
He just found it. So it was the final 5. He didn't need it, but he didn't feel like saving the Monarch.
Q strikes again.
Q strikes again. Okay. So we're in the final 4 of Dr. Jonas Venture Jr., General Timothy Treaster, Master Billy Quizboy, and Dean. Hashtag feel the draft. General Timothy Treaster wins final immunity, and this is a situation where he brings someone to the end and the other 2 have to make fire. Who do you think he loves enough to bring to the end?
Jonas
He isn't a one-on-one thing with Dean, but I don't know.
I don't think he'd bring Dean.
I think it's Jonas Jr. for the military contract.
I think so too.
Yeah.
See,
I'm gonna go with that.
look, it's Jonas Jr. spelled Master Billy Quizboy.
Billy Quizboy.
Wow. Okay.
So, who's better at making fire?
Not Dean.
I don't know. Maybe Dean finally burns the draft. to
To be
start
fair-
the flame.
To be fair, Jonas Jr. without a gadget is kind of useless. So they might be
this
on
is true.
par for this one.
I really hope it's Dean. Dean wins! He made fire!
How? His stat block sucked ass.
It did, but look at him go! Hashtag feel the giraffe.
I think the giraffe used his magical powers to cause lightning to strike on the very spot Dean was struggling to make fire on.
I don't think Dean did anything. I think it was all the giraffe.
Yeah.
The CIA strikes again.
Yes, exactly.
Guys, you're just jealous that the giraffe is coming in hot at the end. Dean's
So-
gonna win.
So the giraffe actually called in an airstrike, and a predator drone came and used a laser to start the fire for Dean.
So wait, are you saying that the giraffe? So you guys remember how Gino is actually just a mass-produced puppet with an eye camera used by King DDD to spy on children everywhere?
Yep.
Yes.
I wasn't familiar with that lore, but sure.
That is official Anime Survivor lore.
It's
Ask Blake. It's
lore.
his fault.
It really went off the rails.
So does that mean that the giraffe is also a spy toy, but instead of King DDD using it, it's Barack Obama?
Yes.
Yes, I believe so. Either that or Harry Homeland.
Previous
One of-
Anime Survivor winner, Barack Obama.
Thanks, Obama.
I mean, I think Master Billy Quizboy is gonna win, but I'm fucking hoping Dean Venture pulls
Wait.
it out.
Wait,
What?
are giraffes native to Kenya?
Don't. No, let's not
I
do
mean,
that.
I know they have the lions and tigers only in Kenya, where the giraffes are. Yeah. And the zebras. Kenya.
Please stop, please.
Don't you miss mid-aughts internet, Blake?
I don't. No one does. Let's move on.
We've got the lions only in Kenya. So who wins?
I hope it's Dean.
I mean,
Master
I
Billy
hate him
Quizboy.
the least.
It's going to be Master Billy Quizboy.
it's gonna be Master Billy Quizboy, but I hope it's fucking Dean. Watch
I'm-
General Timothy pull out a
Billy,
10-0-0.
Here for you, you failed quiz prodigy.
So Billy gets his first vote, then Dean, then Dean, then Dean.
Oh,
For
Holy
Dean,
shit.
to
Giraffes are
Billy.
native to Kenya.
Holy shit! Guys, Dean
Dean.
won!
Oh.
In a 6-4-0
Oh.
vote.
fuck General Timothy.
Dean, motherfucking Venture, and the goddamn draft won Anime fucking Survivor. You guys didn't
Dean.
believe in him. You had
I
no
didn't.
faith in the draft. But
Right, I
here
had
we
zero faith.
fucking are.
As soon as it became canon that the giraffe was a CIA cutout, I mean, it was a fait accompli.
Yeah. So Dean received votes from Dr. Girlfriend, Dr. Killinger, the Ventures, who
The Doctor's Venture.
Dr. Venture Senior voted for him. Junior voted for Quizboy. Sergeant Hatred, Action Man, and the Monarch. So
Yeah,
yeah,
Sergeant
Dr.
Hatred,
Girlfriend's harem pulled through for Dean.
Woo.
Yeah.
And Action Man.
Yeah. Action Man was in that alliance initially. I mean, they didn't
was?
all, like, Henchman
Oh, yeah,
21
he
and
was.
Jefferson Twilight voted for Quizboy. But yeah, it was just Dr. Girlfriend's harem. They voted mostly for Dean.
Go Dean.
Go Dean. And Quizboy's fan favorite.
There you go.
So Blake, you still got that.
Yeah, it's a nice consolation. To be fair, he's gone farther than I ever expected or had any right to go for that.
No, Dean went further than he had any right to go.
No, I mean, Dean is ultimately the product of legacy, and he made his way through. He is a venture. He made it to the end. The ventures always win, even when they're not supposed to. It's fine.
So
Yeah.
votes received, the most were Dr. Girlfriend at 16, followed by Sergeant Hatred at 15.
He deserved
Immunity
those.
wins 3 for General Timothy Treaster, but Sergeant Hatred had the most challenge wins at 6. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 fucking idols.
So that was a lot of idols. A lot of
Yeah.
wasted idols too.
Yeah, I mean, Henchman 21 got voted out with his idol. Brick Frog misplayed. So let's see. Brick Frog misplayed. Dean played properly. Dr. Girlfriend played properly. So it's 2. Killinger played properly. 3. I think both of the Doctor's Ventures. So I think 5 were proper plays. 1 was idled out. 1 was an improper play, and Billy Quizboys didn't matter. He didn't need to play it.
Yeah. Oh,
So
neat.
yeah, that was an episode. Cool.
That it was.
Yeah, chat, I don't fucking know
Cool.
why Sergeant Hatred got less votes than Dr. Girlfriend. It's sexism. I agree.
They didn't need as many to get rid of him.
They didn't. I mean, I think though we do have to bring Dean back with the draft.
I mean, to be clear, we'd be bringing the draft back, and Dean would happen to be there.
No, it's blood. Like we could do it in the Blood versus Water. We could bring back Dean, and his loved one will be the draft.
Okay, but you can't have Dean and Barack Obama in the same competition.
Oh, I'm not going to bring Barack Obama back.
Okay.
I don't know when we bring Obama back. If we do another like all winner thing, or I'm not sure.
I mean, in a way, we already have. So
Yeah, but then I have to. God, the Blood versus Water season's already so full. I have to change it, but I like it. But I want to bring Dean and Brick Frog.
So I just consulted a map of giraffe habitat and distribution, and these subspecies of giraffe that is native to the area that comprises Kenya and Somalia and part of Uganda and Tanzania. That is the Maasai giraffe, which has a lovely kind of like chocolate, kind of coffee tinge to its coat. It doesn't have. It's not like the reticulated giraffe, which has like the very pale tan lines between the shapes in its coat. So canonically, this giraffe is a Maasai giraffe.
So it's the Messiah giraffe who led Dean to the promised land of winning Anime Survivor.
Yes.
Okay. We did it. Okay. Well,
would that make him Moses or John the Baptist?
who gives a shit? Thank you all for watching this episode of Anime Survivor. Have a fantastic night.